Under the bright lights of Seoul's music industry, a powerful moment has arrived, a long-awaited resolution in the journey of NewJeans, one of K-pop's most influential girl groups. After months of silence, speculation, and legal turbulence, the group's return has been confirmed, marking what could become one of the most talked-about comebacks in modern pop history. The conflict that shook HYBE's subsidiary ADOR and the group's management relationship has been a storm brewing since last year. For months, uncertainty lingered over the future of 5 young women who had once seemed unstoppable. Now, the clouds have parted, and the decision to reunite under ADOR's banner has reshaped the narrative from division to reconciliation. NewJeans made their debut in July 2022, a fresh, experimental project that redefined the K-pop soundscape. With minimalist beats, nostalgic Y2K aesthetics, and a natural performance style, they offered something rare and timeless. Their breakthrough came with Ditto, in December 2022, a song that encapsulated a sense of quiet melancholy, coupled with breathtaking simplicity. Then came OMG, released just a month later, a global anthem that swept across TikTok, radio charts, and streaming platforms. Within mere months, the group achieved what others spend years chasing, the elusive balance between critical acclaim and commercial success. But in the ever-demanding world of entertainment, success often invites friction. By late 2023, tensions between the group's members and management began to emerge. Reports surfaced that several members and their families questioned elements of the contract, citing creative differences and management issues. This disagreement evolved into a full-scale legal battle. The members claimed the exclusive contract with ADOR under HYBE's structure was invalid, while the company maintained its legitimacy. Fans around the world, known collectively as Bunnies, watched with concern as the story unfolded in headlines and social media debates. For over a year, NewJeans' public activities came to a halt. Stages that once echoed with their soft harmonies and effortless charm fell silent. Collaborations were postponed, endorsements paused, and fans were left wondering whether this was the end of a brief yet brilliant era. Then came October 30, 2025. The Seoul Central District Court ruled that the group's exclusive contract with ADOR was valid and enforceable. The decision, detailed in court documents, emphasized that the original contract had been made under fair conditions, fulfilling both legal and ethical standards of South Korea's entertainment law. For ADOR and HYBE, the ruling was a moment of vindication. Yet even more significant was what followed. Instead of further confrontation, dialogue resumed. According to statements released through South Korean media, members and their families began direct discussions with ADOR's leadership to rebuild trust. On November 12, ADOR released an official statement announcing that, after careful thought, the members had decided to honor the court's decision and return to the agency. The company expressed deep gratitude to the families, fans, and industry partners who had shown patience throughout the ordeal. Shortly after, Minji, Hanni, and Danielle issued a heartfelt joint message. They spoke of reflection, maturity, and the importance of unity. After careful consideration and deep conversations, we have decided to return to ADOR, the statement read. It was a short but powerful declaration that reignited hope within the fandom. ADOR's CEO, Min Hee-jin, who had been at the center of media scrutiny, responded with surprising grace. On November 13, she said publicly that she respects and supports the members' decision to return. Her tone was calm and resolute, signaling a desire to move forward without bitterness. Industry analysts describe the development as a defining moment for artist-agency relations in Korea's entertainment sector. The case not only tested contractual boundaries but also opened discussions about creative independence and corporate governance in a globalized K-pop environment. Music critics note that NewJeans' artistry had always been rooted in authenticity, their ability to feel both nostalgic and futuristic at the same time. Their comeback, therefore, is expected to carry emotional weight, symbolizing resilience as much as reinvention. Inside HYBE's ecosystem, which includes other major acts like BTS, 17, and La SSERAFIM, the reconciliation marks a strategic victory. The company's decision to let ADOR handle the situation independently has been praised by business experts as an example of balanced corporate management. For the fans, however, the conversation goes beyond business. It's about emotional connection, the way NewJeans' music has mirrored their own adolescence, uncertainty, and dreams. The group's return promises not just new songs, but also a revival of that shared intimacy that defined their rise. Social media platforms exploded with messages of joy as the news spread. Hashtags like hashtag NewJeans is back, hashtag ADOR reunion, and hashtag Bunnies forever began trending within hours. Fan accounts posted old performance clips, celebrating their soft choreography and dreamy cinematography that became their signature. International media outlets have begun to speculate about the group's next move. Rumors suggest that ADOR has been quietly preparing a new album since mid-2024, and that production could accelerate now that the dispute is resolved. Music insiders claim that several renowned producers, both Korean and international, are lined up to collaborate. The label's creative division, known for its visual innovation, is reportedly crafting a concept that blends modern fashion aesthetics with emotional storytelling. This comeback, many predict, could redefine how K-pop handles reconciliation, not as a moment of weakness, but as a testament to growth. The members, still young but now seasoned by experience, carry the weight of lessons learned through adversity. Beyond the headlines, the emotional journey is striking. Fans recall the interviews where members spoke about friendship, creative passion, and the bond that music creates. Those moments now resonate even more deeply, reminding audiences that behind every global sensation are real human stories of struggle and healing. The silence that once surrounded NewJeans has now transformed into anticipation. Every photo, every hint of studio activity, becomes a signal that the next chapter is approaching. Industry insiders say the timing of their official return could coincide with major winter music festivals, giving their comeback maximum exposure. Marketers are equally excited. Analysts estimate that NewJeans' return could generate tens of millions in brand value within weeks, given their enduring influence on fashion, beauty, and youth culture. Their endorsement deals with luxury brands like Chanel and Levi's, once on pause, may now resume with renewed vigor. Public perception, too, appears to be shifting. While the legal dispute divided opinion, the group's calm and transparent communication has restored much of the goodwill they built early in their career. Their ability to handle pressure with grace has drawn praise even from industry veterans. For HYBE, the outcome strengthens its reputation for handling complex artist relations responsibly. For ADOR, it reaffirms its creative independence while preserving its crown jewel act. And for NewJeans, it signifies rebirth, a chance to rewrite their narrative on their own terms. The industry has seen similar conflicts before, but few have ended with such mutual respect. Commentators suggest that the NewJeans case may become a reference point for future discussions around artist autonomy within structured entertainment systems. As of mid-November, the group's official website and social media pages have begun subtle updates, a new logo, minimalist imagery, and hints of upcoming content. The visual tone suggests renewal. Elegant, mature, yet unmistakably, NewJeans. Experts believe that the comeback concept might blend nostalgia from their early visuals with modern artistic experimentation. Their trademark soft vocals and layered harmonies are expected to return, paired with themes of reflection and rediscovery. In the words of one critic, NewJeans don't just make music, they make atmosphere. Their ability to capture emotion through simplicity could once again set them apart from the high-intensity trends dominating K-pop. Within fan communities, excitement is tangible. Some describe this as the comeback of the decade, not because of spectacle, but because of meaning, the story of 5 artists reclaiming their stage after a storm. Global platforms like Billboard and Rolling Stone have already begun preparing special features analyzing the group's impact. From music theory discussions about their minimalist production to cultural essays on their influence over Gen Z aesthetics, the coverage reflects how deeply NewJeans has reshaped pop culture discourse. Meanwhile, in Korea, entertainment agencies are studying the aftermath. Legal experts are calling for clearer communication channels between idols and management to prevent similar breakdowns. The Ministry of Culture is reportedly reviewing guidelines related to artist rights and contractual transparency. Through all this, the members' voices have emerged as mature and thoughtful. In recent interviews, they've spoken less about fame and more about growth, understanding themselves, their fans, and their responsibilities as artists. Their return doesn't erase the past year's turbulence, but it transforms it. It becomes part of their story, a story of resilience, patience, and unity. And that story, in turn, strengthens their connection with fans who've walked beside them through uncertainty. The emotional resonance of this comeback will likely be immense. The first teaser, whenever it arrives, won't just announce a new song, it will announce renewal. The world will listen, not only for melodies, but for meaning. As one fan comment beautifully summarized, they left as stars. They're coming back as legends. From the perspective of modern pop culture, the NewJeans case reminds the world that artistry and authenticity can survive even the harshest industry storms. It underscores that real power lies not in control, but in collaboration. The global audience waits now, united by hope. The microphones are ready, the lights will soon rise again, and the sound that defined a generation is about to return.